live. We're live. Hey, good morning. 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. I hope you're doing well. And first day of school, kids are out. They're off on the bus. I could tell a whole bunch of stories related to that being Agile and Scrum about first day of school that people do not follow. But you do it enough times. I should probably do a whole series. Anyway, good morning. Kids are off. Talk about camping spikes. We went and checked out a campsite. We did a little, I call it a spike of that or recon. Maybe we should change the word spike and call it a recon mission. I think that's cooler because they all like playing the video games anyhow. So why don't we call it recon? No more spikes. I'm going to call it recon. I'm going to call it recon anymore. I'm not going to call it spikes. So from now on, I'm calling them recon. You can tell, what the hell is a recon? It's a spike. Recon missions, reconnaissance missions, right? That's what they should be, in and out. I love that term so much better. Anyway, so we're going to talk about a spike we did with the campgrounds the other day, and that's why I got the lantern, just kind of a little camping lantern. And then we'll also talk about people staying in their bubble. People that, and what Scrum Masters don't do enough is people go in their bubble, they hide in their bubble, and they don't worry about what else is going on the team. And our job as Scrum Masters and as coaches, make sure they know what's going on as a team too. And we're going to talk about that. So this 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach. And we talk about Scrum and Agile in a practical and tactical way so you can bring value to your customer, not work those crazy hours. I saw one company put a release out over Labor Day weekend. I'm like, man, what'd you help with that? So anyway, so we're doing that. And then get home to your family and friends. You can have fun, just like our mission statement says. And that's our job, right? So camp and spike. So my wife is doing a Girl Scout thing. We haven't been in this camp in a while, or it's been so long since I forgot because of COVID and stuff. So what we did is we drove out there. It was like an hour or so away. Checked out, reconned where the campsite was going to be. Got some pictures because there's some parents that have, or moms, kids that have never been camping in their entire life. So the idea, just like a spike, never done this before, never built this software, never built this product before. You go out and probe a little bit with some stories before your sprint that you're really going to start working, just to get some ideas of what you really need to do. And so many teams don't do that. They try to do it within the sprint. I said, no, don't do it within the sprint. Try to do it the sprint before, just to see what you need, how to get their directions. It's like tunneling through the firewalls to get to your want. And it's the same way. We're trying to figure out the signs of where to go. We got a map. So there's value to it too. That's the other thing. Spikes should have, a recon mission should have value. And it does have value. We got a map, checking it out for my future camping with Boy Scouts and stuff like that. Maybe another camping, and getting value. And while we're out there, we went and checked out some stuff and checked out some antique stuff, things like that. So we did that, just seeing what the area was like and just enjoying that. So when you do the spike, you grab some value, do some software coding, you learn some stuff, you get some data related to what you want to do so that when you're ready to go, you have a good idea whether or not how much more you need to break down your stories for sprints so they fit in. So that's the idea behind spikes. And I just want to give you an example. Perfectly legit spike in your own life for hanging out with family and friends. Sometimes you have to do a recon mission, make sure everything's going good before you start, or you're going to fail and it's going to go crashing down. So that was that. And the other thing is bubbles, right? So people like to stay in their little bubbles, right? And the problem is they're not looking at the team as a whole. Well, I do my part. That's what you hear. I did my part. Sooner or later, that's all going to take them out, right? I don't think there's a fire going on out there. So what we need to do is make sure people don't stay in their bubble. People come out of their bubble. Here, this is what I got, but they need to understand and listen to what other people are doing and pay attention to other people, because the burn down chart is the whole team. So if some people get their work done and the other people don't, nothing gets done, right? And your whole team lose credibility. And what I find in a lot of teams is that Scrum Masters just let people go. They let them do their own thing. And, well, they did their part. Well, what the hell answer is that, right? Oh, they did theirs. Or they do that. They just do that. That's bullshit, okay? And calling it out is bullshit. Maybe that's why it's not made for kids. But you need to call them out. You say, no, there's not, they do that. We can't afford that. We need everyone on the team to pitch in because it's a team effort. And this is where a lot of these companies that become agile and try Scrum don't understand the team effort. So a lot of these agile accountants, and they put out stuff, and I'll talk about a post that Alan did the other day, tomorrow, where people think it's individuals. It's not individuals. It's a group effort. It's a team. The whole group gets credit for what they do. If you do half your stories and the other half of the team doesn't do their half the stories, you all look like you only did half the work, right? It's how it is. It's a team sport. It's like, yeah, I blocked. If you were playing a game, yeah, I blocked, or I caught, or I did my defense, or I scored a goal. But if the goalie doesn't prevent the ball from going into the goal, then it's a tie game, right? So there's a couple things I just want to mention to you. Spikes, do them before sprint, keep them small. I mean, we just drove out there and came back. We didn't try to build the whole tent. Let's set up the tent. And we just kind of scoping out where to think. And a good thing we did too, because the numbering system around there was terrible. We still quite don't know exactly what campground to get to. I guess we'll just pick one. And then from your own bubble, right? I see so many people do their own little bubble. I voted, or I did this little job, or whatever. I talked about the Polish church the other day, where people say, well, I did this, but you got to bring people in. We got to grow as a whole. Everyone has to contribute to be there. So with that, it's a short show because it is the first day of school, got them off, and I'm happy. Our podcasts are doing well. I think everybody here in Philadelphia is on vacation because traffic has been really low on the show. So maybe that's what I did. I didn't do too much. And yesterday, the dogs went this way on me and twisted my back. So anybody have any recommendations for good things that help take care of back twists and stuff like that? Let me know. I'll be happy to take those texts. But yeah, the dogs did a number on me yesterday morning. That's why I didn't do a show yesterday, because we were up. It's 4:30. I'm like, oh my God, I'm never going to make it home. Made it home, went to bed. Woke up late. Anyway, that happens, right? I wish you all a great day. Happy school day for all those in school. Wish you the best of luck. Happy parents, because their kids are in school and they're not having to take care of them and entertain them and do things like that. And thank you, teachers, for doing all the things you do. Kids appreciate it. We appreciate it, educating our kids, because learning stuff is important. So we'll teach them life stuff. You teach them school stuff. How about that? Anyway, take care, everyone. Have a great day. Thumbs up if you like the show. Ooh, we got a little thumbs ups back. I heard the bell. No, bell's calling again. Kids lost the bell. Ooh, dog ate the bell. So ring the bell twice, please. Anyway, have a great day. Take care. See you tomorrow. Bye. See ya.